Hello, and welcome to DBZ Access. I am Rob here with the world-famous director of such great movies like The Drug-Dealing Pimp Lord and Come Try My Sandwich the Musical. Please help me welcome Count General Desmond Garfield Jr. the Sixth.
Thank you, Rob. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How about you?
Well, busy as usual.
Now let's talk about this movie. Psycho Babies from Hell. I understood originally that you were going to be having Sean Connery playing the lead role.
Yes, this is actually a very interesting story. See, due to budget issues as well as, you wanted to make the cast as ethnic as possible, to reach out to as many people as possible, we decided to cut Sean Connery and hired a new actor. His name is Gladstone.
Ah, I see.
We just had him do a Sean Connery impression. It was fantastic.
What other work has this Gladstone done?
He's part of my favorite trilogy of all time, Free Billy 1, 2, and 3.
Free Billy. I'm not familiar with that movie.
It's a story of a young boy as he's trapped inside of a whale, and
really?
It takes the whole trilogy takes place of him learning to adapt inside of this whale over a 10-year period of time. Eventually, however, he does get out. I'm not going to spoil how, but it does. An interesting note: there's actually no character named Billy in the entire film.
Interesting. Free Billy. Where was the shot?
Actually, it was all filmed in SeaWorld without SeaWorld's permission, I might add.
That's remarkable. Now, but on to the actual movie at hand. Instead, you had Gladstone playing the lead role, and you have Betty White as the leading lady.
Well, just as I feel that there's no bar between ethnic love, and Caucasian love, everyone should be open. I also feel that age should not matter when it comes to love.
So the message is you can't put a clock on love.
No, and Gladstone, playing a 4-month-old child, falling in love with Betty White as she grows older and more senile. She's actually fantastic just playing herself. And as we all know, no one knows how to change diapers better than somebody who wears diapers.
Fair enough. Now the antagonists, the minions of the main villain, are played by Kim Kardashian, Andy Dick, and Carrot Top. Very, very peculiar choices on your part.
Well, I feel they're all recognizable figures. But like many recognizable pop figures, the more they talk, the more they ruin things. So we decided to do something different with them. We decided to make them silent antagonists.
Silent antagonists?
As opposed to silent protagonists.
So they don't say anything?
No, nothing at all, throughout the entire movie.
Just like the character that Shia LaBeouf plays, which is a crowbar.
Oh yes, we do feature a couple scenes with Shia LaBeouf as a crowbar. We wanted to relate to younger audiences. And such, we wanted to add a younger character. But we didn't want him to ruin our movie the way he ruined Transformers, so we didn't give him any lines.
Now, interesting how he plays a crowbar of all things. Like, he doesn't have any lines, he doesn't move or anything. He's just Shia LaBeouf being a crowbar.
Well, my producer is of the opinion that perhaps an injured Shia LaBeouf would get a very creative response from our audience. We're trying to be as diverse as possible.
I see. Now, lastly, the main villain, played by Hayden Christensen.
Yes,
now,
Hayden Christensen.
Why did you pick Hayden Christensen to play the main villain?
Honestly, I really liked how he was a whiny, annoying kid in the last 2 Star Wars movies. And we needed a character who was just unrelatable and annoying. So we picked him and we set him on fire. So for the entire movie, you'll notice he's on fire. That's where the hell in the title comes from. And he's whiny and annoying and unrelatable, and that's why the other antagonists are silent, so as to make him even more whiny, annoying, and unrelatable.
I see. Lastly, Psycho Babies from Hell. It takes place in the year 3000. Why is this?
Well, at this point in time, machines have become sentient and have mind-wiped all of humanity, with the exception of Betty White, who falls in love with a child, and that child, Gladstone, gains sentience, and they begin to fight against the machines.
Ah, yes. Well, it sounds incredible. It's been nominated for Academy Awards, and there's not even a trailer yet. So, I'm Rob Dashwood with DBZ Access, signing off.
Tits.
Okay. All right, let's get a card.